Alright, I fast forwarded time a bit till it started raining. It's nice and dark outside. I got just enough. The cows made it on the food. I got just enough to mix up a full batch this time. And if I look at my piece of paper here, the perfect mix, I want just a little over 10,000 silage, just a hair over 10,000 of hay, 5,600 straw, and 3,750 of mineral feed. So we'll see if we can get the perfect mix. Silage, I want 10,320 approximately. Oh, might have went just a hair over. That's alright. We just got to get it close. It doesn't have to be exact. See, there's no lights in here. You know, I might have to see if I can figure out a way to put some lights in here. Okay, this we want to make exactly half. Or pretty close. Beautiful. Now we just need a little straw. Let's see, what was the number I want to get to? About 20, little over 26. 26,250. Close enough. And now we can just finish it off with the mineral feed. The perfect mix. The nice thing about this setup is if I do run a little low on straw, or if I run out of mineral feed, I can just do half hay, half silage, and it'll still register as a mix. But when the materials are available, I will do it this way, because it does save on hay and silage a little bit. This should be enough to get them through the night, hopefully. Let's do a final check on how we doing here. Oh yeah, productivity and health is coming way up. Good, 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 good. Getting a little bit of slurry. Alright, I'll finish feeding these off, and I think I can safely sleep through the night. So we'll see you in the morning. Hopefully by then we can mix up another batch. Ooh, $10,000 milk check. I knew once we started rocking and rolling here, things would be good. It's still raining. It must have rained all night. Did the cows survive? Oh yeah, and then some. Yes, we are 100%. Ooh, we're getting some that are getting bred back already. Good, good, good. Do we have enough to mix up another batch of feed? Oh, we can mix 2 batches of feed. Alrighty, that's first. I think first priorities this morning. I'm gonna mix up some feed. Whee! Alright. Jeez, it's gonna be a rainy day for a little while. Well, in the meantime, I definitely want to get this corn before it fully matures. I think I want to chop it up and get it in the silage or silo. I can afford it right now. That first milk check helped quite a bit. I might as well get that corn chopping hitter so we can get that chopped up. Well, I'll head into town. Fast forward some time so it quits raining. I don't want to work in the rain. And I'll get some corn harvested. Well, here we are. I thought about letting it fully mature and then just getting the corn off it, but I think I'd rather have the silage. So I think that's what we're going to do. Let's chop it up. Yeah. Definitely gonna straighten some of these fields out. This is ridiculous. So much easier to do things when the corn is actually in proper rows. We're full. Looks like we're going to get quite a bit off of this. That's alright. Silage is good. We like lots of silage. Ooh, I did miss a little bit of hay there. That's alright. That's more like it. Blowing it up there. Alright, that should make silage twice as fast now that we can get this fermenting too. There we go. Alright, should have plenty of silage. Somebody planted that corn way too close to that fence. That means I'm just gonna have to go around and around one way. I definitely can't squeeze through there without wrecking some of the crop. Alright, gotta do things the hard way. Got that field done. Just got a little strip here. It's just two little strips. It's not a whole lot of corn. Oh, easy there, boys. Going a little fast. That's actually quite a bit more than I expected to get off of them two little cornfields. Alright. Let's see, I don't think there's much I can do until October. This is all grass, no point harvesting this until it grows up a little more. And soybeans are not ready yet. So, alrighty, wash things up, feed cows, and advance a little more time, I guess. It is October. I do believe it's time to get some soybeans harvested. see, was this at least fertilized? No, it wasn't. So probably not going to get much of a yield off of this either. Huh. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't look like the soybeans fared any better than the oats. Matter of fact, I think it was worse. So I don't even think it's worth saving. I think I'm just going to grind it up for cow feed because I need more mineral feed anyway, so guess I'll do that. Kind of a dirty, rotten shame because soybeans are actually worth a lot of money. Why is that not? Oh, just didn't hit the trigger. Okay. But we need ground up cow feed too. Grind her up, make some mineral feed. I love this setup, it's pretty cool. Well, the only thing I can think to do to end off the year is cut all this hay. Maybe fill the barn up as full as I can. And then yeah, it'll probably all fit in the barn because I think that barn holds a little over 500 liters. If it don't, I'll just sell the extra. So yeah, that's going to take some time if I decide to do that. I know it's not quite fully mature, but I definitely want to keep it in sync. So April, July, October, those are always the 3 months to do hay. So I think I'm just going to do that. That'll keep me busy for a while. I know it's a little bit expensive, but I think I really, really want this. This really makes the windrolls really nice and tight. It's a good little tedder. I've used it before. Why do I keep bumping that key? I also brought the old tedder in for trade-in. Didn't get much for it, like $700, but it was something. Better than nothing. I suppose this is a 3.2. Gah. The other one I just threw in the back of the truck. Are you really going to make me go back and get a tractor? No, you're not. Can I get away with this? I know it's a little unrealistic looking, but gosh darn it, I don't want to go back. Is that going to stay on there? I strapped it. It's such a long drive back to my place that... Alright, I think we can get away with it. It's a little silly, but... Oh yeah, much better. See how it's leaving a nice narrow windrow? It's not scattering it all over the place. Yeah, I think that's going to work out much, much better. I've used this tedder before. It works pretty darn good. Makes a nice narrow windrow. Make my baling a little easier. Yeah, much better. Makes a big difference. See how nice and narrow that is? That's what we want. what a difference that makes. Them narrow windrows. The only thing I struggle with once in a while is I do miss the bale rack every once in a while when I go around corners. Technically, in the game, it's actually easier to make hay with the auto load flat rack than it is with the kicker racks, which is just the opposite of real life. That's just kind of funny. I'm going to try to stick with the kicker rack though, because I don't use it too often. And plus, in real life, you'd want the kicker rack, because obviously I don't want to stack hay on a wagon by hand, so. But yeah, just getting that windrow narrower made a world of difference. I'm not missing any hay anymore. So that worked out good. Guess what I discovered? I was just thinking, when I'm going around them softer corners, sometimes the hay misses the rack, and I'm thinking, in real life, I remember running the kick balers. I'm like, you could always tilt the thrower. And I was just kind of looking, and all of a sudden I clicked the left mouse, and moving the mouse left and right, look what you can do. I never knew you could do this with this baler. I didn't even think to try it. That's going to help a lot. See what I'm doing there? So when you go around the corner, I can tip it to the left a little bit or right or whatever corner I'm going around. That's going to make a world of difference. There! Yeah, otherwise I'd missed before, I'm getting better and better the more I use this. There we go. Now if I could just control the strength of the throw, can I do that? Oh, I can move the wagon. Oh, okay. I didn't know I could do that. Move the tongue of the wagon back. Okay. I'm discovering new things as I play around with this stuff. As I haven't used this all that much, at least not the thrower wagon. Oh boy, that makes a difference. Yeah, I'll hit a little more in the middle there. Getting better, getting better. All right. Oop, I forgot to tip it. Yeah, it's kind of hard to steer and then run that at the same time. Yeah, I would have made it if I wouldn't if I was paying a little better attention here. Okay, now I got to make sure I straighten it back out as I come back around here. Yeah, I didn't know it could do that. That's just kind of a nice little extra feature that just when I think I know everything about this game, I learn a little something new. I'll get this hay baled up in no time now that I know that. Alright, quick little update. We had a slight property dispute with the neighbor here. When I cut this windrow here, I had no problem cutting it with the hay bind, but it wouldn't let me fluff that last windrow. It kept saying out of bounds, don't own this land. The original fence was along here, but it must have been a little bit off. So I went into decoration, found the fence, and right about here I moved it in a little bit just so we don't run into future problems. Basically, I got the property resurveyed here because whoever made the map must have had it a little off. So I moved the fence in a little bit just so we don't have future problems. So hopefully property line dispute is no longer disputed. That is the last of the grass. I think I got it fairly even. Let's see, about 200, 300,000, about 350. And if we look at the hay, yeah, it's pretty even. I have a little more hay than silage. But yeah, we rocked and rolled today. Now, we have to plan for other things. Let's see, I don't see no orange. Everything's been harvested. I think what we need to do here, I don't want to have to bale or do anything extra on this field because you got to drive all the way around to get up here. So what I'm thinking is this was already soybeans. Maybe combine these two fields together here and make them all soybeans. And I can just run up there with the harvester and harvest that. So 132 and 133 will be soybeans. I can get that plowed up. Maybe make this area here a small grass field. I don't need a whole lot for grass. Then kind of in the middle here, maybe make all this oats. And then down in here, make this corn. So that's kind of my plan. I got a lot of work to do between now and spring. Some of it needs plowing, some of it don't. Some of it needs lime, some of it don't. It's I think I'll mainly work on the soybean fields because I got to spread slurry. I got to take care of my slurry right away. Because if we look at the slurry tank, it only holds about 100,000, and it's only been a couple months, so I got to keep up with that over the winter. The poop pile, that can build up as long as it needs to. So alrighty, let me clean things up, put things away, and decide what I'm gonna do next here. I really want this one, and I think that Pharma would pull it, but it's $10,000. $10,000 to get red. But we're on a tight budget. So I'm going to have to go with this one. I'm sorry. I really don't mean to mix red with green, but green seems to be cheaper. I will go to red. When the budget lets me, I will go to red. But this is what I got to do. We got to do things on a budget. I'm also going to need some lime. This one you got to fill quite often, but it's the cheapest. I'm not walking, but this is the cheapest. That one's tempting. It's nice looking, but I got to save as much money as I can right now. So we'll go with this. I know it used to pop wheelies with my H, but I think the 1260 should have no trouble pulling that around. And we're gonna look at some lime. What's the cheapest way to get lime? I think it was by the pallet. Where is that pallet of lime? There it is. 4,000 liters for $500. Yeah, I don't think I can beat that price. It's a pretty big field. I wonder if I should get two. You know what? I probably should, because I got a lot of linemen to do. Alright, now I'm going to head to town and get some stuff. I'll be back. I think I'm pushing that old Ford to its limits here. Let's see, where can I park this? Let's park this on the lawn here for now. Whoa, and the brakes are already bad on this old girl. There we go. Let's see. I think I can leave that there for now. Get this unloaded. Alright, we'll do the lineman after I plow. I know, I'm sorry, Farmel. I know I keep connecting this green stuff to you. I know it's sacrilege doing that, but on a tight budget, and John Deere just happens to be cheaper. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go red as soon as I possibly can though. We just can't right now. Money's tight. I would say the majority of this field is pretty much the way I want it. Although there were a couple spots that were a little tight to that fence. So yeah, I was checking the sales to make sure. That's a pretty good deal on that old girl. Wouldn't mind getting that someday. If there's a deal on it later. I keep forgetting to check this once in a while. But so far, no deals on anything that I need. Okay, where was I? Landscaping. I just want to touch up some spots here. We're just a little bit too close for my comfort. I just want to get it a little bit away. So I'm just going to do that. Touch things up a little bit here and there. Make it so things are nice. That I want to plow closer. So I mean, whoever made some of these fields is like, what were they thinking? It's like they were drunk or something. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to straighten them out just a wee bit so they're a little more presentable. Another thing I definitely want to do is soften this ditch up a little bit. It's ridiculous. I don't mind a little dip, but it's really rough through here. Let's go a little bigger. Let's just get it so it's softened out just a wee bit here. Yeah, it was really rough through here for some odd reason. We just kind of feather that out a little bit. Oh my goodness. Am I ever gonna get this done? I thought doing the horse farm was bad. It just seems like this is taking forever with that little... I'm getting there though, slowly but surely. It's always that way when you start out. You're poor and you just can't afford anything. Get there. Just got this little bit here to do yet. The problem with this spreader is that it spreads nice, but it's so small that it's like you only go a little bit and then you just run out right away. Well, well, well. How's the sweeping? Well, we made it till November. Let's see, what's on the agenda today? I got a pretty good milk check. 24,000. I was almost down to zero again. But the milk checks are keeping up pretty good. One thing I definitely want to buy before we get too into things here. Where is it? Yeah. Because I got to keep up with that slurry. And I want to be able to run it to town. I think my tractor can handle this. It's pretty good size. It's a little bit expensive. But I don't want to mess with them little bitty slurry tanks, because then it's like you're going back and forth, back and forth. At least this is a fairly decent size. So I think I'm going to want to go... Oh, almost screwed up. It's still just a tanker. There we go. Make sure we get the slurry sprayer part of it. I think we're set. Yeah. It's an ouchie, but I think I'm going to be glad I got it. Alright, I'll run to town and get that a little later. In the meantime, I get the cows fed. Because they were a little hungry this morning. Yeah. Hopefully the straw will keep up. I don't know, it's going down fairly quick. But I can always buy a little bit of straw if need be. Goal today is I better empty that slurry tank a bit. It's not a very big tank. Eventually I'll put an extension in, but can't really afford it right now. But I was able to afford a good slurry spreader, so that should help. That's why I worked so hard to get that one field plowed and limed. I wanted one good field to keep up with the slurry tank over the winter. Where'd I put Mr. Tractor? It's obviously not in here. I must have left it over here. There it is. Let's see if we can get that slurry tank down a little bit. Hopefully this tractor can handle it. I never did see how many horsepowers that took. Maybe it didn't say. Yeah, it didn't say. I guess we'll find out. I thought I played with it and tested it and it seemed like it handled okay. I can't remember. Worst case scenario, I'll have to go downhill when I spread. That's worst case scenario. I've done that before. Let's see. Is it this one? No, it must be this one. There we go. Poopy pile's getting bigger too. I can always buy that cheap little John Deere spreader. That's always, it doesn't hold a whole lot, but it's a very good spreader. Let's see, for the first run here, I think some of it's a little bit fertilized. Let's see. What do we got here? Yeah, a good majority of this only needs a single layer. Here, I think I'll just, this whole strip, I think I'll just do a double layer. There's a little bit on the edge there, but, alright, double application. I should trim these trees a little bit because I've been sneaking through here a lot to avoid the traffic, but I should delimb these trees a little bit. Alright, let's get her up to, let's see how this handles uphill. See if it can handle it here. So far it seems to be keeping up okay. I figure if it's gonna struggle, it'd struggle here. Might be struggling a little bit, but I think we're doing alright. Yeah, see, if I would have bought one of them little bitty tankers, I would have ran out by now. I don't want to have to be running back and forth, back and forth. That little lime, that small lime thing, that was bad enough. Like, ugh, takes forever to get anything done. I'm glad I spent the extra money on this. Oh yeah, look how far I got. I mean, this is still going to take a little while. This is a big field. But can you imagine if I bought like one of them small 5,000-6,000 liter tankers? I'm glad I spent, I mean, it hurts. It definitely hurt the bank a little bit, but I'm glad I bought this bigger tanker. Milk check should stay fairly decent until summer. Seems like around summertime is when milk goes down a bit. So, are you kidding me? After I just bought it? Why didn't I look here before I bought it? I could have saved a lot of money. Um, do I cheat and take it? You know what? I'm gonna. It just seems fair to me. Let's see. How do I do this? Yeah, I should have looked at that before. Ooh, there's a good deal on that too. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. All right, hold on. There. Forgive me. I made all the necessary corrections. I couldn't pass up a deal like that. That was just too good of a deal. This is also too good of a deal. That is a, I want to say that's like a $40,000 planter. I probably should. Yeah, that's a heck of a deal. And I'm going to need that in the spring. I mean, it hurts the budget right now, but I got to get things when they're on sale, man. That's a 70% discount. Yeah, I'm definitely going to 120. Yeah, my tractor can handle that too. That'll be awesome for planting corn and soybeans. At least get it so it's on the lot. Got to get the deals where we can get the deals, man. Any other deals? Not really. Okay, yeah, I got to keep a closer eye on that. Yeah, that was an ouchie, but hey, that's going to pay off in the spring. Okay, I don't think there's much I can do now. Cows are fully fed. We got the slurry tank empty. Springtime might have to buy a little straw. I don't know. I'm doing everything in my power to keep this going the best I can, even if I gotta, I don't want to say cheat, but maybe bend the rules a little bit. I should have looked at that before I started the day. Normally I do. I look at the discount. I just missed it, but I caught it. I'm going to make a little bit of an exception. That was just too good of a deal on that tanker to not do it. I think it did have, yeah, it's got a little bit of damage, but not bad. I think it was 40%. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm glad I didn't pass up that opportunity. Let's see, I suppose I could run to the store and bring that planter home just so I got it here at home. Just got to keep a better eye on things. Keep an eye out for the deals. That's the only way we're going to make it is on deals. Steals and deals. Yeah, that was a heck of a bargain. I'm glad I got that. I was planning on just getting the, come spring, I was just going to get this cheaper $10,000 one. But that's only 2.5 meters. Whereas this bad boy's 9 meters. That's going to save a lot of time. So, yeah, that was a heck of a deal. Just got to keep an eye out for more deals. Can't pass them good deals up, man. There we go. Got that tucked away, ready to go for spring. Alright. Welcome back to this nice snowy December morning. Now, we're going to check this again this time. Any steals, any deals? Ooh, that's kind of a nice little trailer. Ooh, I will need a seeder. What was the discount on that? 45%. I might go after that deal. I will need a seeder here shortly. That's probably the best one I'm going to find. Let me do a little shopping and see what I come up with here. Yeah, that is the best deal right now. Obviously, these are too big. And that is like the best and widest cedar right now. I was going to double up and get them two, but 5.4 meters, and I only need it for oats and grass. $15,000, and yeah, You know what? That's a deal. We're gonna take it. We're wheeling and a dealing. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Do we have enough slurry for... I will keep, oh yeah. I will keep doing that until the snow gets too deep. Well, this is probably going to be the last load I can spread until March or April. Because if I remember correctly, snow gets nice and deep on this map. So probably won't be spreading too much manure in the winter. That's why I got to make sure that slurry tank's good and empty before winter. Coming down pretty good. We got another deal that popped up here. I don't have a tractor that can pull it at the moment, but this is just too good of a deal to pass up. I do plan on getting a 1460 here pretty soon. So I think I'm just going to get it because it's such a good deal. Hold on here. What other designs do we have? I think we want the standard. Nah, I think we'll stick with the regular hitch. Alright. Just so we got it. It's just too good of a deal to pass up. What other deals do we got? Ooh. Nah, it ain't much for horsepower though. I think we did a pretty good deal there. Oh, and we're into February. Just got the cows all topped off here. Might make it on the straw. I don't know. Things are doing good though. We should have some calves here in about, oh, what is it, 4 months. So we're doing good. I wonder if it's too deep to drive in the snow to go get that. How's the slurry doing? Oh, yeah, slurry's okay. Alright. Yeah, can't do much in the winter here. Can I even drive through this? Seems to be handling okay. Once I get to the main road. Jeepers, I didn't even plow the road. Wow. Usually I at least keep this plowed out. She's drifting all over the place. That's another reason I like this map. I definitely got the winter down pat. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, slow down. She's a little slippery. A little snowy this morning. Ah. Surprisingly, this old truck handles pretty good in the snow. I'm actually surprised. Let's see, I'm guessing this side road ain't plowed out at all. Not too bad though, I'm getting through it. Let's see, let's take a little shortcut here. I'm sure the neighbors won't mind. Whee! Yeah, I think that was a good investment because I'm going to want that eventually. Whoa! Brakes don't work so good this morning. How much is my dream tractor? Just so I can budget for it. There's more than one mod. There's a couple mods that ain't good. Let's see. Okay, I was in the wrong category. It's actually under medium tractors. That's not it. I do believe it's this one. Yeah, the one with the license plate. Because the other one, there's one on here that's bad. Is it this one? Yeah. See, as soon as you try to change the tires, it's screwy. See how the graphics are all screwed up? So that's the bad mod. I do have a couple mods on here that are bad. All I remember is if I get the one with the license plate on it, that's the good model. If I want to... Ooh, 70 grand. And I definitely want the duals on it. 75 grand if I want to get that. That's my dream tractor. I definitely want to get that beast. That'll pull that big disc I just bought and everything. I'll be good for a long time. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll go on sale here fairly soon. So, but that's the goal. I want that beast. That'll take care of plowing and everything, discing. Yeah. We're after that beast. Will we get it? I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, let's see if we can get this home. Let's take the back road home. That was a fun slip and slide, bouncy ride home in the snow. Can't complain though. This old truck does pretty good in the snow considering. There. Eventually I'll probably have to invest in some snow equipment, but for now we're getting by. It's kind of fun driving through this mess. I don't believe... Because what year is this anyway? Yeah, there's no way this has four-wheel drive. No. I don't think four-wheel drive was really a thing until the late 70s, early 80s. What was this again? I think it was a 72, wasn't it? No, 67. So they were starting to come out with 4x4 then. I don't think this one has it, but whatever. It's a game. You know what I mean. So, alrighty. Can we advance another month? I do believe we can. Alright, let's get into March. Just ran out of mineral feed. It's taken about 4,000 per... How much should I get here? I don't want to buy too much. No, heck no, heck no. Ugh, boy, that's expensive. Should I or shouldn't I? Well, I can think about it for another month. I got enough here to feed. I didn't realize it was that expensive. And it's not a necessity, but I would like to, you know... Just one more month and we get rid of this white stuff. It's a little hard to drive through. I just want to make darn sure the slurry tank doesn't overflow, so I'm going to fill this up to make sure we make it till April. Come on. Get it. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I just want to make darn sure it doesn't overflow. Good thing we spread as much as we could. Okay. We are good for one more month. We're out of mineral feed. I'm still debating if I want to buy any of that yet. Alright, let's get into April. I want to get rid of this snow. I'm sick of snow. Close the gate. I don't want to look at snow anymore. Yuck. Oh, before I advanced, no deals in the trades. Nothing that I need. I'm hoping I get lucky and be nice if that 1486 popped up, but whatever. Alright, we are up early at the crack of dawn. It is April. It is going to be a very, very long day. But it is 1979, and I better end this because I'm sure this first episode is already long in the tooth. So I'm going to feed my cows. Oh, what do we got for wheels and deals here? Any steals? Not really. Well, alright, that's alright. Well, I am going to call it here. Spring is here. We got, I got a lot to do, but we're going to end it here. Alright, we need a screenshot here. How about there? Alright. We'll see you next time with all the plowing and planting, and it's going to be a very, very busy month. April's always busy. So, bye for now.